When looking at the rookie class for 2021, it is hard to deny that Ja'Marr Chase is not the frontrunner for Offensive Rookie of the Year at the midway point of the season. He has continually proven that he has a repertoire that can make him one of the most deadly wide receivers in the game. Why is that? Because what defenses fear most is the deep threat, and Ja'Marr Chase has time and time again shown to be the next elite deep threat receiver in the NFL. His subtle cuts, varying acceleration, and overall top speed has made defensive backs look like they are running with weights on their ankles. When the Bengals drafted Ja'Marr Chase 5th overall in the draft, many Bengal fans and sports analysts scoffed at the pick, since the Bengals had established wide receivers in T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd, and the focus was on the offensive line to protect their franchise quarterback, who had a season-ending knee injury the year prior. At the time Burrow went down, he was third in the league in sacks taken in Week 11. Ja'Marr Chase was a teammate of Joe Burrow at LSU, where in 2019, Chase led the FBS in receiving yards and touchdowns en route to a national championship. It seems that the Bengals front office wanted to acquire someone familiar with their franchise quarterback, as has become a strategy for a number of other teams as well, such as the Dolphins and the Eagles. Chase sat out the 2020 college football season to hold his high draft stock value without the risk of injury, one of which many debated, but has shown to be the best decision he could have made. Chase currently is 5th in the league in receiving yards as of Week 11, racking up over 800 yards on only 44 receptions. This is in large part due to the deep routes that Chase continually burns cornerbacks on. Here against the Lions, the Bengals run a play-action deep shot play designed to put the deep safety in conflict. With both receivers running the seams, the safety will have to choose which receiver to guard against. T. Higgins on the bottom is running a deep hook route, which is meant to have the safety stop and plant his feet and go towards the inside of Higgins. And with Chase running a vertical route, that split-second decision the safety makes can allow Chase to overtake the safety and be ahead of the deep middle coverage. Since both receivers are heading toward the middle of the field, Burrow can look the safety off, as to not tip off who the true primary target of this play is. The play design is great, but it requires the vertical route receiver to beat his man over the top so the deep ball will not get disrupted. Since the defense was in cover 3, cornerback Jerry Jacobs is going to be facing his hips inside to force Chase into the middle of the field, towards the deep middle third safety, and he hopes to pick up a double team if Chase continues up the middle. But Ja'Marr Chase makes a great move. Starting his route at less than top speed and towards the inside, once he is parallel with Jacobs, he takes a glance and jabs towards the outside, causing Jacobs to take a step outside and not keeping his momentum running in. Chase then accelerates to top speed, and with the hook route by Higgins, he is able to burn by his man. This play would have resulted in a touchdown for Chase if Burrow did not underthrow him, causing Chase to decelerate in order to catch the ball, but that play was enough for the Lions to understand just how fast Ja'Marr Chase can be. Another example of Chase's raw speed is here against the Steelers. Ja'Marr Chase is running a go route against Steelers cornerback James Pierre. The Steelers are in cover 3 on this play, so Chase and Pierre will be all alone on this vertical route. Pierre begins his coverage by giving Chase cushion, since he is meant to be covering the deep third, and Chase once again begins his route at below top speed, and once he closes the gap, he makes a subtle jab inside, followed by accelerating to his top speed, which is enough to burn by his defender and create enough separation for an easy catch in the end zone for a touchdown. Because defenses know the deep threat that Ja'Marr Chase can present to them, this leads to more separation at the line of scrimmage, and with smart play calling, can backfire in the short game. Take the game against the Jets, for example. They know the talent Chase has, and after showing press coverage pre-snap, begin to backpedal and provide cushion in the event he runs a go route. Ja'Marr Chase runs a 5-yard hook route on this play, and with plenty of space, is able to make a move outside and get a first down. Later in the game, the Jets once again show off coverage on the receivers. The defense is in a cover 3, so the outside corner will go out and defend the deep third, while the inside corner will come underneath for the hook zone. Ja'Marr Chase is running a hook on this play, but Joe Mixon's route design is meant to go across the hook zone defender, which is called a rub route, to stall time for Burrow to get the ball to an open Ja'Marr Chase. And with Chase's acceleration, he's able to gain significant yards after the catch on this play. Another effect you can gain from being a deep threat is the back shoulder throw. When quarterbacks perform a back shoulder throw, the receiver is running what appears to be a vertical route. However, the quarterback will target the receiver not over the top, but behind his shoulder near the sideline, causing the receiver to turn around and face the ball, usually catching the cornerback off guard and out of position. The receiver must plant both feet into the ground and aggressively turn after running at near top speed, something very difficult to accomplish. The throw works best when a cornerback is attempting to prevent the deep threat and play over the top of receivers to deflect the incoming ball. Here against the Ravens, Chase lines up against cornerback Marlon Humphrey, who is playing press coverage on Chase's inside, designed to force him to go outside on his route towards the sideline. As Chase begins his route, He begins accelerating towards the outside in what appears to either be a go route or a comeback route to the cornerback, but Humphrey maintains his coverage over the top to prevent him from having a clean release vertically. Back shoulder throws are all about timing, where the receiver and the quarterback both need to know how long it will take the receiver to get to the target spot. Since Chase and Burrow both played in college together, their chemistry is able to already bring this type of throw to their opponents. Before Chase even begins to turn his head, Burrow is already throwing the ball. And as Chase turns his head to eye the football, he is able to plant both feet and turn his hips inside and prevent Humphrey from getting any attempt on a deflection for the ball, and he secures the catch. Being able to effectively catch back shoulder throws also takes great coordination and balance, something Chase has and was known for in his scouting report coming into the NFL. Oftentimes on these throws, the quarterback will be throwing the ball where only the receiver can catch it and often close to the sideline. So being able to drag 2 feet while catching the ball after already turning your entire body is something Chase shows here against the Packers, where he makes an acrobatic catch while keeping 2 feet in bounds. If Ja'Marr Chase is not running go routes, he is most likely running slants. This is in large part due to his subtle cuts and great acceleration, which in turn is able to create the necessary separation on these quick routes. Chase leads the team in slant routes run and overwhelmingly has the most yards, largely due in part to his yards after catch. Here Chase is lined up on the back side of his route, with 3 receivers on the left. He is running a slant route and can become a later read in Burrow's progression if the front side receivers are not open. With the defense heavy to one side of the field, Chase's slant on the backside is advantageous to the amount of defenders, and when Burrow finds Chase, he is able to get an extra 5 to 6 yards due to the open field he had. When you have the acceleration that Chase has, it is easy to leave corners trailing in the dust and have the potential to break out for large gains. That all it takes is one broken or missed tackle to create a big play, like against the Ravens, where one good move by Chase was enough to break it open for an 82-yard touchdown from a quick slant on a 3rd and 2. If you want to get into something that Ja'Marr Chase can improve on, it can be his problems with jams at the line of scrimmage, which in all fairness a lot of young receivers struggle with, but let's talk about it. In the scouting report, it was stated that he is an upright target who can be too easy to disrupt and press. When watching film, there are moments that can stand out for this. Against the Steelers, Chase is going to run a slant where cornerback James Pierre is lined up in press coverage. As Chase makes his stutter move inside, his body is in an upright position, so when Pierre jams him, Chase does not have enough momentum or strength to rip through his jam at great speed, which then leaves little to no separation on the route, and Pierre is able to jump the route and deflect it for an incompletion. The main 2 teams that attempted to jam Chase often were the Jaguars and the Ravens. When Chase was lined up against Pro Bowler Shaquille Griffin jams him at the line of scrimmage, causing Chase to not start his route at an increase in speed, leaving little separation for his back shoulder throw, and in an attempt to make separation before the ball arrives, pushes Griffin with extended arms and draws an offensive pass interference. Later in the game, on a separate play, Griffin on press coverage jams Chase, which forces him to go well outside, since in this case, Chase did not want to halt his acceleration. This then allows Griffin to square his hips towards Chase and close his window past him unless Chase wants to go out of bounds. In most situations, this would be great for a defender, but with a stutter move to try and get past Griffin, Chase does show off his insane acceleration here. However, with the time it took in his route to develop, the safety is able to make his way over, and Burrow cannot risk a throw over the top, so he throws it underneath, which causes it to get disrupted. In Week 7, the Ravens corners were all over Ja'Marr Chase at the beginning of this game. They wanted him to feel uncomfortable and not the typical soft coverage he had been getting away with, jamming him at the line of scrimmage and keeping hands on him during his routes to disrupt him in any way. However, you only can get away with press coverage on Chase for so long. On this play, Chase runs a comeback route, where you want to maintain outside leverage as a receiver so the corner will have his hips facing towards you. A comeback route can appear to be a go route, so the corner must stay honest and keep pace with the receiver. However, when the receiver makes his hook outside, he wants to turn towards the sideline and keep pace with the sideline so he'll have plenty of space to make the catch. The strength it takes for Chase to be at his speed and stop on a dime is truly something special to watch, leaving his defender well behind him and able to make the play to convert the 4th down. When the Bengals drafted Ja'Marr Chase, it came as a shock for many people, but not for his quarterback Joe Burrow. Burrow knew that his teammate from LSU was capable of being an elite receiver in the NFL and realized he was going to be able to use his great arm talent to pull off some special throws to him this year and many years to come. The Bengals have a great young core, and I'm so excited to see what they can pull off for the rest of this year. Thank you all for watching this video. I do have a film breakdown coming soon on Jonathan Taylor and his impressive sophomore year, and I can't wait to share that with you in the coming week.